What are you doing for your birthday? Are you going to be partying and getting some random chick to smack your butt so you become a meme as a mom meme again?
Who, me? Maybe. Hey everybody, this is Kendra Lust, and I am here with Kendra and Julian Uncensored, and we are going to talk about this past holiday weekend. We're going to touch upon UFC 279. So let's get into it. Julian, you had a pretty busy weekend with my favorite thing, that I love so much. So tell us about your weekend.
Hell yeah! This weekend I took the liberty of joining the Disc Golf Worlds tournament that was happening in Emporia, Kansas. One of my good friends, or multiple of my good friends, but a close friend of mine was competing to claim his sixth world title. It was a 5-day tournament. I was only able to catch the last 2 days, which it was probably the most intense, battle between two high level people. I think the top scorers at the finishing deal was 46. It went into overtime, 46-46, and Paul Macbeth ended up claiming his sixth world title. First and second place were super far above everybody else. They're all scoring birdies, getting under par. The same exact concept happened in the females division. Kristen Tatar was the first Estonia champion ever, world champion. It was her first time, and she easily won that tournament. There was thousands of people out there. I had so much fun because I love disc golf, and I know you hate it, but someday we'll get you out there playing with the world's best disc golfer, male and female.
I don't hate it. I just don't know anything about it, right? So I'm ignorant, completely ignorant. I know a little bit about golf, but this is different. It's like frisbee, I don't know. Explain it to me a little bit.
Well, the difference is instead of using a golf ball, we're going to use a disc, and it's the same exact concept as golf. The lowest score wins on each hole. Whoever makes it to the hole in the least amount of turns, as well as you have to use different approaches. You have to use different drivers. You have to use different wedges in golf. So everything's as similar. The only thing you're switching up is it's not irons, they're discs, and it's not a hole, it's a basket. Simple.
I don't know about that. I'll have to check it out. I didn't really hear about it until you talked about it. So it is, like you said, there were thousands of people. So it sounds like it is something that is starting to become popular. I don't know if it's as popular as cornhole. However, I'm just a big cornhole fan. So
it's fun. It's exciting. You don't have to be world level to play good. You can play good at just your first couple tries.
I'm going to definitely take you up on it. Good. So it was exciting. And I like the fact that they have female, male, which is awesome because, I'm all about let's go, ladies. That's really cool. So my weekend, I don't know. I feel like I just drank Friday night, drink Saturday night, drink Sunday night. It was just a lot of drinking. The girl I sponsored, Emery, a lot of people obviously didn't know too much about her. She is a bare knuckle fighter out of Well, she's from Australia, but she fights out of Thailand, and signed a 4-fight contract with BKFC here in the States. So she'll be coming over here soon. Anyway, really, I don't want to say who cares about all that stuff, but the most exciting part was her celebration. So she won, uppercut, goes out to the crowd, flashes them her goodies, and the crowd went wild. I thought it was really cool. She just doesn't care. So I'm excited. I'm going to sponsor her again. And Anthony Smith, I was chatting with him. He's like, yeah, I'll definitely sponsor her. So I'm excited to see what she's going to bring to BKFC here in the States.
Very
nice.
I
Very
didn't really know what was going on. Again, like the disc golf worlds took hours and hours. I left early in the morning after practice, and I didn't get home till 1 or 2 in the morning on both days. So they were just long days. So I had no clue what was happening with Ty. But I knew Ty from in Vegas, and she's an awesome girl. She is a tough-nosed girl. Her background, she did like the women's football league, the bikini league.
Yeah.
She's tough as nails. So when she did that and I saw that video, I thought that was the smartest thing ever, because now she's going to be even more of a want than vast majority of the people. That went viral. That got her name out there. I mean, it was. I don't know if that would happen and be appropriate inside the UFC. I don't know if it would be appropriate inside Bellator. But BKFC, like, they don't shun upon that. They don't shame it. So it allows her to grow her platform. And they're going to guard her more and give her winnable fights to build her up even more, because she did this highlight reel that blew up the company, blew herself up. It was absolutely amazing. It's a type of strategy and marketing that not a lot of people would use, but I like it.
I do too. And I think the best part about it was that so traditionally where she fought, it's more of like a Buddhist culture. And I know we're not supposed to really talk about religion too much, but they were kind of okay with it. And she was really happy that more people were okay with it than not. Because, let me tell you a fact here, guys. In Thailand, you are not able, guys can go topless, but females cannot. However, if a man has fake breasts, he can go topless, but a woman cannot. You know what? Like, good for you. Celebrate, be free, be happy. You can be sexy and sporty and get a knockout all in one night. So let's go, Ty.
That's weird.
All right.
Well, yes.
So she's going to be on our show. She already agreed. She texted me, so she's going to be one of our upcoming guests. She just did an interview for someone else, but I'm excited. Can't wait to see what she's going to bring over here. UFC 279. I am going, first of all, so I can't wait to be there. It's going to be a short Vegas trip. However, I'm going to get off the plane, freshen up real quick, get some time at the pool for Friday, and then, I don't know, Friday night we're going out. Saturday, fights. So, co-main event and main event. Main event, I'm most excited about. I love Nate Diaz, and tough opponent. I want to know your predictions, what you think, how it's going to go down, and then same with the co-main event. And we'll talk about that next.
Dude, this is such a great card, and the hype has built up so much. We're going to see Diaz fight again, which who doesn't love Diaz? We get to see Khamzat fight, which everybody wants to see what Khamzat's done. Like, he proved his tusk against Gilbert Burns. He is the upper echelon in the UFC. He deserves the spot that he's at. And in order to get to the belt, he has to compete and build his name a little bit more against a vet like Diaz. This is the thing that leaves all these questions. For me, all right, I love the matchup, okay? Again, we don't know Diaz's jiu-jitsu. Or not Diaz's jiu-jitsu. We don't know Khamzat's jiu-jitsu. We know that he's super strong on top. He's a phenomenal wrestler. When he grabs a hold of you, it is threatening. But you also saw when he fought previously against Gilbert Burns, he didn't really want to keep him on the ground. Burns figured out ways not to stay on the ground, but after that, it went to a striking contest, and Burns kept it pretty close. And it was a wild fight by both guys. It was incredible. So we have that scenario right there. And Burns is one of the hardest hitters in that division. And Khamzat took a lot of that power, a lot of that, that technique that Burns gave out, and he took it, ate it, and kept coming forward. So he's got what it takes. That was 3 rounds, and they were dead. Then we have Diaz, who's been battle-tested left and right. We know he's got the cardio. We know he has the boxing. We know he has the jiu-jitsu. Yep. I don't know about his wrestling. We don't know what his wrestling would be like against a high-level grappler. Again, jiu-jitsu is going to be okay. He's going to be fine with being on his back. He has a lot of those tricks of the trades. He's going to know where to go. Again, it just leaves that opening like, is it possible? Because again, if Diaz wins, it shatters everything. And it makes everything super crazy. You would have a Leon versus Diaz 2 automatically. You have to. So it's a very, very tough one. And it's so hard to pick. But if you look at it, you have to go with Khamzat. There was that whole ordeal online with Paulo Costa and Khamzat. Khamzat was watching Paulo Costa train with Jake Shields to understand certain jiu-jitsu aspects. I'm guessing it was for the Rockhold fight. But, he was watching the technique that Shields was showing, and Shields is a Diaz partner, so they roll with each other. So he was kind of getting information to see on that. So maybe, is he afraid of the jiu-jitsu? There's no one that does jiu-jitsu quite like Diaz. And it's a question. Can Diaz hold the power? Can Diaz control him when he's on the ground, when he's on his back? Can he throw up a last second triangle and flipping the cameras off and doing all that to wow everybody? It's tough. This is a tough fight. But if we have many ways to win, I think Diaz has a lot of ways to win. But I still don't know if he fully is in it just like he was a long time ago. So
Right,
it's
in
very
his
tough.
prime.
I'm going to have to go Kazama.
Okay, Kazamat, but how, what round? I'm just curious.
I can't call a round on this one. It can end in the second. It could end in the first. We never know. We don't know what it's like when Kazama gets on top, or Chimaev gets on top and holds him down with his Dagestani handcuff, ends pounding or keeps punching. If it goes the distance, I like the cardio and I like the Diaz factor. But again, I don't know. Is he going to be able to put out Chimaev? I don't see this. I don't really necessarily know. I think it's going to, if it's not finished early, it's going the distance.
I'll agree with that. I definitely think it is going the distance. With, Diaz, you can never really underestimate him, right? He has incredible knockout power. He has an iron chin. We know he has a gas tank, like you mentioned his jiu-jitsu, but I think it will go the distance if Diaz doesn't, if it's not an upset, because, he is a big underdog, right? And he knows this, but, he was just on Instagram or Twitter saying, don't count me out, motherfuckers. Like, don't like disrespect who I am. Like I don't know. We'll see what happens for the fight, but
Everyone wants
I
Diaz
don't know.
to
I don't
win.
like betting against Diaz. I mean, but again,
Everyone wants Diaz to win. I want Diaz to win. I would love for Diaz to win, but I don't see Diaz knocking out Chimaev. Submission, if you want to place a small bet for submission, okay. But in all honesty, I don't see Diaz knocking out Chimaev. Could I see him going the distance with Chimaev? Yeah. Do I see Chimaev kind of playing with him and being smart the same way Leon did? Yes, but I just don't see. Chimaev's a big guy. He's not a small guy.
Yeah.
And he cuts a lot of
he's
weight
strong.
to get down to 70. Super strong. He's fought at middleweight, done very well, went down to 70. He has the power. He has the size. The cardio aspect's the one that's unknown. Can he go 5 rounds? Can he go 5 rounds?
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see. But can also Diaz handle and keep the pace going for a 5-round fight to where those punches that he hits are going to tear down Chimaev?
Yeah.
That's the hardest part because, again, Diaz hit Leon Edwards and rocked him in the 5th round, and instead of attacking, he pointed at him. So it's one of those. It's one of those situations. Could we have the same thing? That's why you can't go with Diaz, because if he doesn't get the submission and he gets the almost knockout, he's going to point at him and laugh. He's not going to try to get the finish. So, again, Chimaev, I would do that. A small thing, submission on, I guess I would say Diaz, a small amount on submission for Diaz. And then I would like to, I don't know, I would stay away from the over-under.
Okay. Yeah, I just think either way, it's going to be a bloody battle. I think it's going to go the distance. I do think it's going to be Chimaev, just because maybe back in his prime, Diaz, maybe the odds would be better. Either way, it's going to be entertaining as fuck. I can't wait. And probably the biggest non-title bout of 2022. So I'm excited. Love what he brings. Both of them. They're, very talented. So, co-main event, Tony Ferguson and his...
Leech. Just call him Leech. He's the Leech. Look.
Yeah, right, the Leech, right? Yeah, well, I watched recently him and Chimaev, their bout, and that lasted, I don't know, maybe 6 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes, so that was pretty insane. I'm a little nervous for Tony Ferguson, to be honest. Coming off of losing 4 in a row. Okay, he's now going up in weight for the first time in 10 years. So I don't know that is necessarily the best move, just researching and reading. I mean, he's had the people that he fought were, notable. Oliveira, Gaethje. So, it's not like he's fought some bums, but he's not in his prime. Like at this point, I was thinking like if he loses, which odds are insanely against him, right? Is this the end for him? What does he do next? I just feel like this is a tough opponent, especially when you're moving up and you haven't done so in a long time. But so tell me what your thoughts are.
I mean, in all honesty, from fighter to fighter, like him going up in weight class isn't a bad idea. He's not going to deal with the hard, strenuous weight
Okay.
cut. He's going to 55. He's going to walk around closer to his weight. Again, at his age, it's probably going to help him out a little bit more. He was taking a lot of damage, talking about Tony, at 55 and still being able to do that. Now he's going to have a little bit more juice, a little bit more sauce in the tank. And at 70, I don't mind this, you know. Now, Leach
He
is
looks
a
healthier
very...
to me at 70. Like, to me, that's just when I see him at 155. It's just like, I don't know. He's so tall,
I mean, it is. Again, 55 is a competitive aspect. They have to be faster. You have to be smarter. It's a tougher weight class, in my opinion, than 70. And being able to compete with the high-level people at, 55 like he has been, again, you're talking about the people that he last lost to, and you're going through it like you're talking about Oliveira. Okay, first and foremost, think about this. It's Oliveira, Michael Chandler.
Insane.
Like, these are the top level people that he lost to. So it's not like he's losing to people that are just like, not even in the top 15, we're talking about top 5 people and a current champion that he's lost to. And it's crazy. He was doing great against Chandler, and then he got hit with that wild, crazy kick that altered it. That altered the moment. But even then, like, if you look at this is what makes it scary, is that Leach has power in his hand. He has a lot of KOs under his belt. His recent loss to was Chimaev, and we're talking about Chimaev, a very strong, durable athlete. And we saw that the biggest weakness for Leach was his ground game. And Tony Ferguson presents a very strong ground game, and he's real good at it. But I never seen him compete against, go for his grappling, go for his takedowns against someone like Leach. That's going to be, I don't want to get underneath him, and I want to pull guard with someone like that. But that's very possible that he could get the takedown because he was a wrestler, he is a grappler. All he has to do is close the distance, get it locked up, and then take down Leach, and then his jiu-jitsu should take over. The problem is closing that distance against Leach. Leach is a very, very strong, powerful puncher. He's knocked out some high-level people, including Ponzinibbio, and it was a shocker. Leach's only losses are decisions. We're talking about Neil Magny in 2020, I think, and then before that, Jake Matthews in 2018. I think I'm going off the cusp. Those losses outside of Chimaev. Those are his losses, and there are decisions. These guys didn't finish him. Matthews, a high-level wrestler, okay, and then we had the same exact situation is we saw Magny going for the wrestling in that Leach fight, and he was controlling the range, doing phenomenal. So they were having struggles putting out Leach. So trying to figure out for Tony to put him out, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be very, very tough. Now, with the age factor that comes into it, with the hunger factor, I mean, Leach is a very dominant fighter. He is a very forward pressure style fighter. He swings super hard, swings super long, and if one of those land, it could be fatal. And it just depends. I would have to go with Leach, but it wouldn't surprise me if Tony Ferguson can pull this off. Because again, even though he was going
Tony Ferguson.
Well, yeah, even though he was competing against, Michael Chandler, he was doing very well against him. He just got that wild front kick, just crazy wild front kick that went through. And I don't know, it's tough. Again, Leach knocked out Aleskis Dos Santos with a lead uppercut. And that's the same weakness that we see in Tony Ferguson's stance, is that he takes and he's acceptable for those uppercuts. So it's a very tough call. Again, I mean, I'm not the betting man on this. I've given you random bets. Don't take them. Take them, whatever you want. But I would have to go with Leach. I can see the decision or I can see a KO.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be a knockout. I don't know what round. And Leach, I mean, I hate to say that because Tony Ferguson, I mean, legend, been around forever, just tough as nails. And we'll see. So I'm excited either way. I'll be there hanging out, ready to roll. So you're coming, right?
Nope, not coming.
Julian?
I got my own fight I'm worrying about.
Yeah, fair enough. How's camp going? Good?
Camp's doing good. I mean, we're 16 weeks out, so
Good.
15 weeks out, I think. I don't know.
Got time.
It's just a
Good.
long camp. It's just hyper focused training. Go, 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 go. Build the tools, get stronger,
Nice.
get better, focus. So it's a fun time. It's a super fun time.
Real quick, because I know we're kind of, as far as time goes, Michaela Mayer, Alicia Baumgartner. I am like, this is insane. I love Michaela. She's incredible, champion. She wants to be the undisputed champion. So she called out Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia Baumgartner thinks that, it's personal. It's not. She wants to be undisputed. I had never really heard of Alicia Baumgartner. So there's like big beef. And I've been watching interviews. I know it's over in the UK. Sorry, I'm using these mini hands. I just love them. It's over in the UK. Wish I could go to that too, but it's September 10th, I believe, as well. But they've been going back and forth on Twitter and Instagram and interviews, and Michaela's just really getting under her skin. I think Michaela is she's a true boxer. She can go the distance. She has great technique. She's maybe not the hardest hitter, however, just the most skilled, in my opinion. But Alicia Baumgartner, she hits hard. So if Michaela gets caught, but she does have a chin too. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little biased. I really think overall that Michaela is the better boxer, and I hope Michaela wins because I do believe that Baumgartner was kind of avoiding her for a little while. So we'll see. I do know one thing though. Michaela is getting under her skin. I'm excited to see these two ladies go at it, and we'll see what happens. But go Michaela.
I'll be honest. I actually,
both ladies.
again, I think the technical aspect on Michaela is far superior than Baumgartner. Baumgartner is a great champion. She's very powerful. Yeah. She has that, but I don't think she's faced someone as long and as skilled as Michaela. And Michaela's hungry. We've had her on this show before. And she's hungry. She wants to prove to everybody. She wants to highlight her time. She doesn't feel like she's getting enough, eyes on her. And she's going after everyone. It doesn't matter what weight. Doesn't matter what status. It does not matter. She's going after them all. Her technique is above the rest. She's world classes above a lot of these females. And the thing is, what's crazy about it is that she's young in the sport. And most people don't understand that. Her and her coach are a perfect team. It's like Tyson and his coach at the same time. Like they are they know how to work together. She listens to him, and whatever he says, she does it to a T, and it has not done anything bad to her or her career since she's done that. And I think this fight is perfect matchup for her. I would go her all the way, the distance. I believe she outclasses her in cardio, in striking, and skill. Yeah, she might get hit and caught with some heavy punches, but I don't feel like that Baumgartner can keep that power in the later rounds and keep that power continuously to get Michaela out of there.
Agree. If it goes the distance, for sure, Michaela. I mean, I think it's going to be Michaela. If Baumgartner doesn't get a knockout, because she could get caught. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's powerful. So, but good luck to both the ladies, and I'm excited for that as well. So, boy, that's about it. I mean, there's still lots that we could touch upon, but I'm just gonna get ready for UFC. My birthday's coming up, so I'll be celebrating that. I'm leveling up and grateful for that.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Yeah, so that's about it.
Are you gonna be partying and getting some random chick to smack your butt so you become a meme as a mom meme again?
Who, me? Maybe. Got a few on the line, I mean, looking like this, I don't know, but it's all good. It's all right. Lights out, baby. Couple cocktails in, forget about it.
She's going all in.
So yes, I'm excited, but we're going to wrap for tonight.
How young are you turning? 22 today?
Yeah, baby.
Are you gonna have a giant person come out of a cake? What?
Maybe, or a giant, whatever.
Fair enough. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Kendra and Julian podcast.
Yeah.
Uncensored. We will talk to you guys next week. Hopefully our picks do well. Hopefully everything goes, and we'll follow up with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe.